Hi friends, it's Miss Mahan. I'm about to show you how to do this assignment. So first you're going to click on the iTester app. If it wants your location, make sure you put Oklahoma. I've already selected that, so that's why it's kind of skipping that step, but if it's your first time, it might ask for it. Then click on Access the Practice Test in blue below the Sign In button. You might have to wait a little bit for it to load, that's okay. When this pops up, it wants you to select a test. You're just going to choose that top option, OSTP Practice Test. Then click on Go. All of these options are going to come up, but the one that you need to press says Grade 4 ELA. It is the third box in the top row. I'm going to leave my settings the way that they are. You are free and able to choose whichever settings that you want, how you want it to appear on your iPad. So press continue. These are the directions that you will hear during the actual test when you come to take it. I'm going to go ahead and read those directions to you. That way you have an idea of what the test will look like and sound like when you go to take it. If you're familiar with the directions, that kind of helps you do a little bit better because you know what to expect. So it says, today you will be tested in English language arts. Some of this material may not be familiar to you, but it's still important that you do your best answering the questions. Test questions will be presented one at a time. Each multiple choice question will be followed by its possible answer choices. The computer will allow you to have only one answer selected at a time for each question. Sometimes you may be required to use the scroll bar that will appear on the right side of the test question in order to see the question with all four answer choices. Be sure that you have seen all answer choices before making your selection. You will answer constructed response questions by typing your answer into the space provided on your screen. So after you've read that, press continue. Now I want you to go through and answer all the questions. Alrighty, I have gone through and answered all the questions, so that's why it says answer next to each of them. If you get to the screen and it says any are not answered, you should go back to that question and pick an answer. If you don't know what it is, that's fine, but you should at least try because maybe you'll guess the right answer. It's always better to at least give a guess than to leave something blank, because if it's blank, it's going to get counted wrong no matter what, but you could possibly guess the right answer. Since mine are all answered, I'm going to click turn in. And it's going to ask me if I'm sure, and I am, so I'm going to click turn in again. It'll pop up with this screen, and then it will pop up with your score. So it says you scored 9 points out of a possible 9, and the last one was the one that I had typed an answer to, so that's why it says not scored. So if you give an answer on that, it'll say not scored. But it gave me the full points, 9 out of 9. I want you to take a screenshot of this. And that screenshot is what you're going to add back to the assignment on Google Classroom. It does not matter what score you get on this. I'm going to give you the full credit just for doing this and following the directions. But if you did get 1 or 2 wrong, or any of them wrong, you should go back and try again to see if you can get it right. Since these questions are very similar to what you're going to see on the actual test, if you can figure out during the practice what you got wrong and how to fix it, maybe on the actual test you'll get it right, and it will give you a better score on the actual test. Now that I've taken my screenshot, I'm going to press exit. And now you'll see that it has the grade 4 ELA test crossed off because I've already done it. So now that you're done, you can press exit, or you can just close out of the app and then go back to Google Classroom and add your screenshot to the assignment.